Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome to my channel. Let's see who joins me. It is a very nice day here in South Florida. Ooh, I always think I have that off, but it's always on. Let's see. I see there. Excuse me. I guess I'll work on my skirt that's been here since last week. I haven't touched it since last week. Maybe it'll be finished by the end of the year. Not the year, end of this month, since I only work on it when I'm in here. And it's almost finished. I see 2 keep coming in and 2 keep going out. But I appreciate you peeking in, checking on what I am doing, which is pretty much scrolling through, looking for new patterns to do. I saw a really cute pattern, so now I'm scrolling to see if I can find it on fabulous YouTube. And if not, I'm sure it's on Etsy, because that's where things end up. Oh, that's a cute one. Okay, that's cute. Hello, Gloria. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I was just going through my Facebook and I saw someone post who is quite upset because they made a ruffle hat, and you probably saw it too. A ruffle hat. Oh, I think I like that too. Oh, that's perfect. She made a ruffle hat and some ruffle earrings for a friend, and the friend never paid her for it. And then she tells her that it's too big. We have to learn. Get the money up front, friend or not. Because then you too will be on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever, complaining that somebody didn't pay you. And you thought they would because they are what? A friend. Friends stiff you, family stiff you. Treat them all like they're a customer, period. That's my philosophy. So the weather is a nice 74 degrees today. The mornings start out in the 50s or 60s. But then it gets up into the 70s. So I'm going to enjoy this nice weather because I really don't like the cold at all. So what are you working on, Gloria? You see my little Cupid back there, my little chubster. I did that pattern One of the Hispanic ladies that I follow, she had a Cupid pattern, and I watched the video, but she never showed how she did the hair, and the hair was so cute. So I went to Etsy and I found a pattern with that same hair. I was like, "Oh, yes." So I only really used that pattern for the hair. Got a whole pattern to make another Cupid, but I only used it for the hair. And his body is actually from the heart, because when I was crocheting the hearts, I was like, "Oh, these look like they could be legs." So that's what I did. So he's pretty much from two patterns. Yeah, I'm good. I did thumbs up, and it's 35. Whew, child. And I'm not working on anything yet. Got to finish a bucket hat after I finish cleaning up. Oh, okay. I am not doing. I'm working on my bomber jacket. It is 3/4 of the way finished. Then I saw that what's her name? Little John's Yarn did the Crojo Kango hat, or whatever it's called. Not a Kango hat. Flapper? I don't know what that hat is called. I call him my uncle's hat because I see a lot of men wear that hat. But I saw she did a tutorial because I have the pattern and I tried it years ago, and I never put the rim on it at all. The brim, not the rim, the brim. So it just sat, and then I finally I think I gave it away halfway done. Donated, I shouldn't say. I donate a lot of my crochet work that sits around and collects dust. Don't know where it ends up, but I try to donate it because I don't want it just sitting around. I have enough stuff just sitting around. So I said, well, I'm going to try that and see how it turns out. Try it again and see if I finish it this time around. I'm going to put my link up. If you want to come on, Gloria, you are quite welcome to join me after you finish cleaning up. And that is the link. And I wanted to show some of the stuff that's on my people that post on my Facebook group. There's the share, 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 share. Where's the share? Invite. Is it present? Why do they have to change the stuff? Never understand why they have to change everything. Okay, what does this say? Let's present. Yep, under share screen. And I want to, where's my Facebook? Right there. Where am I? Okay, let's see if it's there. Yeah. Okay. This is my friend Kathy. She has her kitty cat in a contest, if you don't know about it. And she's trying to win this contest. So I'm trying to help her out. So for anybody that is watching this in repeat or replay, if you can go to my Facebook group and click on it and um, vote for her cat, and hopefully she will win. The cat is so cute if you're a cat person. I like cats. I like cats. They're a lot easier to take care of than dogs. You don't have to walk them anything, and they have their own so personality. And this is from Angie's Treasure. This gorgeous ruffle hat that she did. It's full. I don't know how many rounds of ruffles that is. Looks like about 5 or 6, but that is a full ruffle hat. So if you like ruffle hats and likes lots of ruffles, there's one for you. 3 rounds is enough for me, and I'm done with it after that. She has her button on there. It's really cute. And this is, let me see, she says, my long blanket cardigan. Yay me. It's Deborah, Deborah, Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. And it looks like she did the knit stitch. Not sure, but I like that. Me and those squares are not friends at all. But it's a good, she did a really, I like that. That's really nice. And who else is here? Oh, here is the kitty again. Look at her. She is photo ready. Her name is Bella Rose. She says, Bella Rose is posing for me. She knows the minute she sees my phone, she is maintaining her rank #1 in her cat group for America's Favorite Pet contest. We have till 2/8 to vote each day, then starts the new phase. Thank you for voting. I am having so much fun with the contest, and there is the link for the contest. And there's my chubby Cupid. I'm gonna do another one. It might not be this year, but I'm gonna make the legs a little smaller because he's a chunker, and I'm gonna make the head smaller. Basically, use a smaller hook and decrease, um, make one less round on the legs. And this is Kara's creation. This granny square cardigan. Mm-mm. This has always been something I want to do, but I just don't have the patience to do all of those granny squares and put them together. Mm-mm. But it's fabulous. I really like it. She did a great job. And that is all on my Facebook group. So I hope some more people post next week and I'll show it on my live. So I am going to work on the skirt. Something I was going to ask about now, I forgot. Oh, I wanted to know if anybody had watched that The Other Black Girl on Netflix or Hulu. I can't remember which one it's on now. I don't like scary stuff, so it got a little creepy for me. So I haven't finished it, but I wanted to know if it's really creepy. Because if it's one of those suspense and scary and I don't want to do that. I don't like that stuff. But it's sitting there waiting to be watched. When it got scary to me, I stopped watching it altogether. I was like, nope, I'm done with that. I thought it was going to be something really just a hot mess kind of a girl foolishness and stuff like that, but I do not like scary stuff. I'm drinking this protein collagen protein shake here, trying to put some collagen into my joints. But for 20, let me see, how much was it? 20 something dollars. You only get about, you don't get a lot because the canister itself is not completely full. So that I feel cheated. I mean, even though it tells you that, I still feel cheated. I got the chocolate. Oh, let me get out of there. Let me stop sharing me because nobody is looking at that. Stop. Okay. So I have this chocolate. Tastes okay. It's not chocolate, not like candy chocolate, but it's chocolate. I put it in that little bullet blender instead of trying to, because you put 4 tablespoons in 8 ounces of water or whatever. They say you can put it with your coffee, but I can't imagine putting 4 tablespoons of that stuff in my coffee. I don't like my coffee too messed around with other ingredients. I tried the cinnamon. Oh, I could not tolerate that cinnamon at all. So I just leave my coffee the way I like it. This is gonna be a slow day. It amazes me. I have over 5,000 subscribers and I get not even a percentage of people that come to my lives. I guess they only watch the videos. Always amazes me. But for those that come and watch, I appreciate you coming to listen to me babble. I don't have anything else going on except for all those projects I started. That's my problem. I start too many projects. I have a doll with a lot of body parts that need to be put together. And then I want to finish the bomber jacket, although I don't know. It feels okay. When I put it on, I don't, I'm like, maybe I made the sleeves too big. I don't know. This is not something that I would wear on a routine basis anyway. It's for a one-time, probably event. Oh, I did my another pair of the risen earrings. I re I really, really, really like doing this stuff. I like it because it's quick, much faster than if I had to crochet a pair of earrings. Just have to cure it, and that's it. And I did these purple ones with some glitter in them, but I think their colors, one color is, which is doesn't make sense, but one color looks deeper than the other one. And I got a speck of green on it. That's my purple ones. And I shouldn't have put so much purple in there because they're so dark they almost look like they're black. So I went a little too heavy on that, but I really like doing them. Like Gloria say. What am I making again? Right now I'm working on this skirt that I started back in November. And this is as far as I've gotten with it. And I'm doing my bomber jacket that I hope I get finished this week. I have to do my doll. I'm doing that, what is that hat called? The one that the most, you see a lot of men wear, they just slap it on their heads. That's what what is that hat called? I can't remember what it's called, but anywho, I decided to start doing that because I saw the video and I wanted to do it a long time ago and never did it. And then I am working on, why I want to do a rib beanie, I don't know, but I decided I want to do a rib beanie, so I started that. And I want to do some those short shrugs. I'm working on a couple of those. And I need to do some halter tops because you know summer is just around the corner here. Hola Maritza, how are you today? Thank you for joining me and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? Kangol, is that what it's called? I don't know why I thought that other hat was the it's a bucket hat. Now I always thought those were the Kangols, but like I don't know anything about hats. I'm learning as I crochet what these things are called. But that's what it's called? I guess so. Because I think that's the name of it in on the a Crojo Kangol. I think that's so that's what it's called. I don't know why I thought that. I always thought, you know, the hats that way back in the 80s, I guess, when LL Cool J and Run DMC, they always wore, I always thought those were the Kangos, but little do I know. I don't do, um, I hardly ever wear hats at all. Let me see. I gotta remove off so much garbage. I look at so much stuff. Yep, yep, Crochet Kango. She says quick crochet newsboy, but in her picture it says Crochet Kango. So we'll see how it turns out. Fingers crossed. That's all I can say. I want it to come out right. The one that I did in from that book that you and I have, Gloria, it came out so big. I was like, this head is for Andre the Giant. It was so big. Ah, hello, Regina. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? My wires are poking me in my jaw, driving me crazy. I cannot wait to graduate out of these doggone braces. But as always, I have way too much stuff going on. But I got to get some of this stuff finished. Gloria says, oh, wow. Yeah, that's what I said when I finished. I was like, oh, this thing is big. Gloria saying hi to Regina. And I was going to try it again and go down a hook size, but I never got back around to doing it. So then when I saw this again, I said, maybe I'll try it again from this pattern. So that's where I am. We'll see. I can only get better the more I do it. Gina says 54 and sunny, finishing a bunny. Okay. What kind of bunny? What does a bunny look like? Is it a stand-up bunny? Is it a little bunny? She's saying hi to Gloria. I saw this on my when I was scrolling through Facebook. This is the one I want to find a pattern for. It's so cute. She has a written pattern, but she doesn't say where it is. It's like she's trying to keep it in. I think she wants you to actually contact her to get the pattern. But it's so cute. I want to do that. That one I like. Let me see if Etsy got that. See if she has it on Etsy. Nope. Oh, that's a cute one on Etsy. Mm, I like hers because it's just a little thing in your hand. Okay, I guess that's the closest one to it. Let's go back. She said he's laying down. It looks like those, just not using fuzzy yarn. Oh, okay. Is it a free pattern or is it a written pattern? Or, I mean, a purchase pattern? Oh, yeah, they used the thick yarn. It's cute. Not as cute as that one, but it's cute. But this is the one that's on Etsy. They're cute. I bought so many patterns, I don't need to buy another pattern. Amigurumi today, free pattern. When I could do amigurumi today, I think that's the same one. Is it amigurumitoday.com? Every time I click on a pattern, they always want me to purchase it. So I don't know how to get to the free ones. But it says free, but when I click on it, it wants you to purchase it. Hey, Adia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I hope I said your name right. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me see now. It says free. Yeah, I think that's the same one. Well, let's look. Let's look and see. Okay. Read the rest of this crochet pattern with a free account. Sign in. I think this is the one that I already have. I'm not sure. You said it perfectly. Thank you. Reading is fundamental. I'm doing a scrappy project bag because I have so many whips. Sound like me. The screen pattern is the free pattern. Yeah, that's one I usually click on. Okay. Is this the site? And that's the pattern that's on there. The little fit. What the heck happened?
I didn't understand that.
Because nobody's talking to you. I think I pushed that button. Okay. That's the pattern that's on there right now. Okay, say yes. So how do you get to the free bunny pattern then? And Maritza's saying hello to Gloria. Okay, I'm gonna click on it. Yes, that's them. Look up Easter pattern. Okay, it's got 2 pages. Why they have the gnome bunny? Okay, they don't have. Yeah, the Easter egg. They have a fuzzy one. I guess that's the one that you're doing. Oh, and this one, little one, has a rabbit hat. That's cute. This one is cute, but he's holding an Easter egg. Easter egg crochet pattern printable PDF. So I guess if you want to print the PDF, that's when you have to pay, but I don't even see the pattern. Saying hi to Regina. Let me see. Hello, Monique. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? And if anybody wants to come up on the screen and show what you're doing, it is the link is in the chat. I wish I knew how to pinpoint it or whatever the word is. Pin it. That's it. I don't know. Always, every time I've clicked on this to do a pattern, I've like, why does it keep saying free? But then, do you have to have an account? Maybe. Let me see. Ah, hop on screen. Yes, Brianna. Hello, Brianna. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. Yeah, the PDFs. Yeah, I can see that the PDFs you have to pay for, but that's what I don't get because when I click on the little girl, the little fairy. Okay. Personalize your fairy doll. Sign up for a free online version of the pattern. Okay, so I need to sign up, but I think I'm signed up. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, okay, there's a pattern right there. Now I see it. Let me see. Those are legs. Okay, abbreviation arms. legs. Where's her head? Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, continue. Okay, it doesn't like my password. Okay, forgot password. How about that? Okay, I'll go back to that later. Let me see. Maritza yarning crappy. She says, "Hey." Yes, you have to subscribe to them. Okay, I'm gonna try it again because I think I have. Maybe I didn't. Since I get 100,000 emails, maybe I didn't pay attention to something. Monique is working on a pair of pants for the first time. It's 52 in North Carolina. Ooh, good luck with that. I wanted to do pants for a long time, but most of the time when I see them, I see a lot of people do mesh pants and stuff like that. I said that's for. I want to make a pair of pants that I can actually wear. I'm not gonna be walking around. Some young ladies wear that stuff outside of going to the beach or to a pool. I normally do mine from the computer. The print is too small on the phone. Yeah, I figured as much. See, I think that's my other problem. I spend 8+ hours on a computer when I'm at work. So my laptop hardly ever gets turned on except for when I do my lives. Maritza says 42 and sunny in eastern Pennsylvania. Ooh, that 42 is pretty good for Pennsylvania right about now. And she's saying hi to Maritza. Yeah, that weather is. I've seen. Is there another? I know my California is supposed to be getting another storm. The other storm that they got now, they're supposed to be getting another flood, and I don't know what's going on. I don't. I don't know if I'm going to do that anymore. I wanted to try it. I don't like it quite enough to buy it again. So what are you working on, Brianna? Let me see. Maritza, did you ever tell me what you're working on? Let me see. I'm good for missing stuff. Okay, everybody is shy today. Nobody wants to come on screen. All right. Leave me out here all alone. I'm going to do I want to write that pattern for my little. Hey, Sheila, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. She's driving up your driveway here in Savannah. Please, Savannah, Georgia, please open the front door. Gave you a thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Well, what are you working on? What is your weather like? Bad hair day? That's why you crochet you a whole bunch of bandanas, slap them on, and you have a good hair day. Have something to cover up the bad hair day. 55. That's chilly. You're still in your pajamas. I understand. If I didn't have to be the Uber for my daughter, and I would probably still be in mine too, and to have to do this live. Sunday is hopefully this Sunday will be my relaxing day. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, reset your password into your email associated with account will send. Well, let's see. 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. in short time. Okay, follow the link. The link is very long. Oh, I hate when they don't let me see what I'm typing because I'm good for typing the wrong thing. Okay. Let me take my stylus out. That's what I bought this phone for because I like the stylus. Go back. A-M-I-G-G. Now I'm going to have to go and click start, activate your account. Oh, I don't want to pay for this. Maybe that's why I never did it. Ah, nope. Ah. Regina says, one day maybe I will get up the nerve to jump off. What's the nerve? Okay, I'm going to hold you to that, Regina. It's just a conversation between friends. We all know each other. I understand. Everybody's not ready to be on camera and get the ridicule of the internet. I I don't care. Someone left me a message on one of my tutorials. She said, lousy video. Can't see where you insert the hook or something like that. She said. I said, sorry to hear that. Um, thanks for watching. I cannot go back on those videos and redo them again. And if you don't know what I'm doing, oh well. I'm sorry for you. I cannot go back. I think I redid one video and it took me forever. And between the two, and they're the same exact video, between the two videos, I probably have nearly 100,000 views. Let me see. Yeah, I don't like cameras at all. Okay. Yeah, then you will have to get your nerve up. I was scared my first video. I could hear my heart pounding, and it was only I think a minute and 30 seconds. I was like, whoa. And I was like, and then when I finally did a live, I had already gotten used to, you know, doing recorded video, so the live wasn't too scary. Only scary thing about the lives is, will anyone show up? That's the only scary about the lives. And if not, I just make them short and sweet and get off. No need to drag things out. I saw a ruffle. I want to do ruffles on this, but I don't want to do the traditional big old ones like we do on hats. I want to do some soft ruffles on here. Hello, Jeanette of DIY Creations. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I have to make this skirt. How long is this skirt? It's got to be longer than 10 inches. What's her name? AC Crochet did a little, and that's a mini skirt. And I think she only did 10 inches. But she's a skinny little girl, so little woman, I should say. But it was still really short. And she's like, yeah, this thing is barely 9 inches, if that. I'll be crocheting forever trying to get this thing done. Saying she'll send hi to Jeanette. Jeanette saying hi to Regina and Sheila. Gloria saying hi to Jeanette. Hi to Jeanette. And then she's saying hi to Gloria. Okay. Well, we know what your weather is like, Jeanette, because Gloria has updated us, unless it's a different from one side to the other. I'm relaxing today, so no crocheting. Okay. Well, crocheting is my relaxing, so there's rarely a. I don't think I've ever gone unless I was out of the country or something, and I didn't take any yarn with me, or out of the state. But I usually, even when I travel, I take yarn with me. So, and depending on how much activity we have planned, I might not get to crochet. But 9 times out of 10, there is something going on with a hook somewhere. And when I did my yarn sale, I found a lot of my hooks. I was like, this is where this hook's been all this time. I've been looking for it. I was crocheting something. I put the hook down and I couldn't find it. I was like, I just had the hook. All I did was put it somewhere. Where to go to? So I had my daughter. I moved the couch and opened the recliner and put my hand back there. And she pulled out. I said, I can feel the hook. The hook she pulled out was not the hook I was looking for, but another hook I found. Then she found another hook I was looking for. And she found one of my yarn needles. So where I sit is where all my stuff goes into the little corners. But she did find the hook that I was looking for. So I found 2 hooks that I was looking for, and my yarn needle that I really like. I like the the yarn needles with the fishing wire on the end of them because they're great for thick yarn, and especially if you don't want to mess around with that crazy eye on the other hooks. It's great for that. Just put it in there and weave in your ends and be done with it. But I've used it so much it's pretty beat up, but it was still my go-to yarn needle because that's what I like to use those things. Last week I pulled out all the work that I had done on this skirt because my gig line was off. So now it's back right. But all that I pulled out last week is still here waiting for me to crochet it back in. And it probably would have been long enough, a few more rounds, so I can start doing the ruffles. But be as it may, I am back on it again. Oh, you haven't tried those needles? Oh, I love them. They are one of my favorites. I like the crook needles too. I have a few of those. I do have one in stainless steel. I like this. I like stainless steel a lot, and the aluminum. Aluminum. It's not aluminum, but whatever. I don't think it's aluminum, but like it's made out of the same material that the clover hooks and these. I think these tulip hooks are made out of that same material too. I noticed when I was crocheting with I don't think it was this. One of the hooks I was crocheting with, it was probably like the boy type of hook. And when I'm crocheting with dark colors, I usually use my Adi light, IT light, whatever it's called, so that I can see those colors. And I noticed that those hooks are too shiny. So it's like blinding me as I'm trying to now that was one the big reason I was looking for my clover hooks. So you because you don't get that glare when you're under the light. So now that I've found a lot of them, I'll be all right. Because I couldn't believe I'm like, I know and I was tempted to go buy more. I said, nope, I know I have these hooks around here somewhere. So as I was looking for all that yarn, I kept finding my hooks. I was like, oh, thank you. I don't have to spend more money on hooks. That's what happened to me. I lost my best scissors and they were in my purse. And I'm like, how did y'all get there? Ah, that's what happens. You're just looking for stuff. And it's like, I know I had it somewhere. And the more I try to stay organized, the less organized I am. So I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. Well, I know for me, it's a lot of stress from lack of sleep and working a lot. I have the, I say raccoon eyes, and I was looking up like, how do I get rid of this? My aunt had raccoon eyes. I didn't have them when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, and then I was reading, it's hereditary, and then lack of sleep. So I said, well, the hereditary and lack of sleep is making my under eyes darker. I need to get some rest because nothing really. Um, I tried. I'm using some CeraVe now to see if it'll help, but I said, well, it doesn't do much to use all this stuff if you're not getting adequate sleep. So now I have to try to make myself go to sleep a little earlier, but it's so hard to wind down because there's so much going on in my mind, so many projects that I want to do. And I start all these projects and I just can't put down my crochet hook. And before I know it, it's going on midnight. And I know I got to get up at 6:30 in the morning. And that is not enough sleep. Not especially if you're doing it every single night. And the only sleep that I really adequately, I would say adequate sleep is on the weekends because I really don't have to get up for anything. But then of course when you try to sleep, people are mowing their lawns. Then I live next to a retirement um, community. So for some reason, their garbage gets picked up on Saturday mornings. So you hear the garbage trucks out there too. And I'm a very light sleeper. So not to mention tossing and turning and I'm like, I need some sleep. That's why it's so much you get so much better sleep sometimes when you are on vacation, but you really can't sleep when you're on vacation because you don't want to miss everything that you had planned when you went on vacation. It's a never ending. It's just well, it's a no win, no win, no win. And Jeanette says 2024, get your rest on for real. I know it. I was good when I first started working this job when they switched. I used to work. Did I work 10 to 6? I think I worked 10 to 6. And then my previous supervisor says, "Oh, Gloria, do you want to work from 7 to 4?" I was like, "Yeah, because then I get to do all my dolphins events. I don't have to take off early for work, blah, blah, blah." Not only did I get to work early, but she switched my assignment. So I definitely do not want to work 10 to 6 with this assignment. So when I got switched, I was really good about going to sleep at 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock, I'm going to be in the bed. And then once my body adjusted to how stressful my assignment was, it was just like, well, I can't win for with this assignment, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna just enjoy my crocheting time. So now I'm back to staying up way too late, and that is not a good thing. Because then I'm like in a fog until I wake up, finally wake up. But the whole time I'm thinking about I want to go to sleep. And then when I get off from work, I can't go to sleep because I'm wound up. Now I'm awake. I want to crochet. So it's just round and round and round I go. I want to go to sleep. That's all I think about. I'm in bed by 8. Oh, even if I'm not sleeping, I'm resting my body. Oh, wow. 8 o'clock. I wish. Now that I'm Ubering for my daughter, basically, I'm not the Uber, but I call myself the Uber because she does not have a car and I refuse to be co-signer for a car. So she is going to have to, what is this dinging in my computer? So she's going to have to get her life together and get herself situated, get her credit score up so she can get her another car. So I just not going to be, I watched enough of Judge Judy to know don't co-sign, don't co-sign. Daughter or no daughter, do not co-sign, unless you will get stuck with the bill. So I can't even go to sleep before 10 o'clock because she doesn't get off to work till 10 o'clock. So again, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place and no sleep. Because by the time I pick her up, I'm still wound up. You know, you drive, you listen to the radio that winds you up, and it's hard for me to wind down. Then I have another bad habit that I always want to play this game before I go to sleep because I figure it'll relax me. And then if I don't win the first time, then I'll do it again. I was like, I gotta go to sleep. And then before I know it, it's midnight. So I have to stop doing those. So now I said, pick my daughter up, then it's time to get ready to go to bed. Turn off the television. Don't look at the phone. Don't, none of that. Because I need to get more sleep so I can be a little refreshed. Because work calls and I don't want to answer. Oh, I want this skirt. I like this. I just love this color. It's my all-time favorite color. But it's going to be some kind of hot. That's why I don't want to do it too long. I want to make it shorter because it's too hot for acrylic. Jeanette says, LL, I've learned the hard way about co-signing. Never again, never again. Yep. Mm-mm. That co-sign to get your credit all messed up and they just go on with their lives. They don't, oh well, it's not my problem anymore. It's yours. Mm-mm. I watched one of Judge Judy shows, and these two young girls. I was shocked that this girl would even. She goes into a. She went to look for a car, and her and her friend. She got her car and she co-signed for her friend's car. The friend, almost immediately stopped paying. I was like, mm-mm, no, no co-signing at all. Because the bank is going to be looking at you to pay for that car. And you're going to have to dig yourself out of that hole, and who knows how long it will take you. Who's watching the Super Bowl? I can't. I don't care who wins. I like. I I like Andy Reid, so if he wins, he wins. Because I get the feeling Kansas City trying to do them a dynasty like well, Pittsburgh had the first dynasty, and then New England had the second one. So I'm sure they're trying to tack on and be the next team with the dynasty of many Super Bowls. I just want my team to get there one year before I leave this earth. But since Don Shula's time, no more Super. Miami's been to the Super Bowl 3 times and won twice, 3 or 4 times, but won twice. Only thing we can talk about is the undefeated season at this point. That's all we got to look forward to. Every year, as long as no team beats that record, that's the only thing we have to hold our hat on. And there's only a handful of players that played in that 72 team that are still around. I can say I got to meet a few of them. So when I went to the dentist yesterday, one of the techs had on her San Francisco gear. I was like, San Francisco? So the dentist said, Who you got? Who you got? I said, Kansas City, just to annoy her. Oh, wait a minute. Caramel Yarn Barn. Oh, I like that. Hi, Gloria and everyone. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? And hello, Valerie. This Valerie is the person that won my 5K giveaway. Good afternoon. Wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope everyone is having a good day. I hope you are having a good day as well. And I hope you did a thumbs up. What is your weather like? What are you working on? And your package is in the mail. You see, girl, I'm not about that Super Bowl life. Our team, the Bear, is not. Yeah, but it's not just a Super Bowl. It's well, I like football, so but I want to see Usher. I saw Usher. Ooh, I'll tell you how long it's been since I saw Usher in concert. His first, what do you call it? The entry, the I don't know what they call them. The whoever starts the show was Chris Brown. That was when Chris Brown had just started his thing. That's how long it's been since I've seen Usher. And I want to go see him in Vegas because they say his show in Vegas is off the chain. But I haven't that's money I'm not gonna spend right now. So I watch him as a halftime show. Jeanette saying hello to Carmel. Um, I like that commercial, that Reese's commercial. Is it is it let me see, is it caramel? Is it caramel? Is it caramel? I love that commercial because that's where I'm always at. Is it caramel? Is it caramel? My friend loves caramel or caramel. I'm a chocolate, but I don't like mousse and all that stuff and custard. No, 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 none of that smooth stuff. Super Bowl is fun. We'll see. I don't know if Purdy is ready. He's a young quarterback. He was the last one picked in his draft season. He showed up and showed out last year, not last year, year before, when he had to take over from Garoppolo. And Garoppolo was the quarterback for San Francisco when they went to the Super Bowl the last time against Kansas City. and they lost. And they played in Miami. That was a good. My girlfriend and I, we volunteered for this, the pre-Super Bowl events. Had a good time. They have you all, I know you all have seen the gazillion commercials about the icon of the seas. I want to get on that ship. That ship is just full of stuff to do. I've never been to any concert or shows. What? It says Duke Power is doubling the power bill. Oh, no seeing anyone anytime soon. Oh, wow. Well, you all are dealing with the power, and we're dealing with the increase of just basic living here in South Florida. You can't afford to rent anything. The homeowner's insurance is through the roof. Real estate taxes keep going up. It's, I don't know. The rich will stay rich. The poor will continue to stay poor. They say there's a um, middle class, but the middle class is poor as all get out as far as I'm concerned. Because I think I'm supposed to be in the middle class. I don't feel middle class. I feel poor. Period. Actually, I don't know what is considered middle class. What is the income for middle class? I don't know. I really don't know. You can't win. We just, there's always something. I used to go to concerts when I was younger. I love going to concerts. But I love New Orleans that's where I get my concert time. New Orleans. I used to go to they have Jazz in the Gardens here, which is not even jazz. Unless you go there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you don't really see any jazz artists. The last true jazz artist that I would say was there was Kenny G. And the first time that I went, they had real jazz artists, because they had George Duke and Stanley. Well, I don't know why I can never remember his name, but they were there, and I had such a good time. My daughter, and she was younger, of course, she's like, "What is this? Why has this woman got me here?" Because you have no choice when mommy doesn't have anybody to watch you. You go where she goes. Oh yeah, increase in auto and housing insurance, that too. Yeah, and because Florida is full of wild young people and slow old people, the insurance rate again is ridiculous. You can't win. There's no win. And not to mention, we have hurricanes almost every year somewhere in Florida. And the last few have been quite destructive. And our governor was too busy trying to be president that, he's never done anything to curtail the ridiculously increasing of the insurance. And we have so many, none of the big insurance companies even insure anymore in Florida. I think Farmers Insurance, or whatever it was the last known insurance company that was in Florida. State Farm and Allstate and all of them, they pulled out years ago. So we have quote unquote citizens insurance. And Citizens is always trying to dump you off of them to go to some other insurance company that's going to charge you more money for insurance. And I keep saying, nope, can't afford it. Nope, can't afford it. And then I feel harassed because then they make you do a house inspection. I've had two or three house inspections in the past 3 years because them wanting to dump me off of their insurance, and I say no. So then oh well, we have to inspect your house. Fine, come and inspect. It's the same house that was here last year. Nothing has changed, but it's just such an annoyance. But There's absolutely no competition here because nobody wants to insure. And I'm sure California is probably, um, with all these floods that they are having now, they may be in the same situation. In that area of the world of the country that has all the tornadoes, they probably same way. Nobody wants to insure. It's like why do you even have an insurance company if you only want to insure safe places? I understand nobody wants to lose money, but it's not like nobody's paying their premium. Well, some people don't, but anywho, I'm not that person. Please, somebody come and insure me at a lower rate. I'm like shocked how much the homeowners insurance has gone up in all these years. And my whole goal was to try to get the house paid off, but you can't get the house paid off because the insurance portion of the mortgage is almost as high as the doggone principal of the house. It's crazy. It's never ending. I guess I'm just gonna be stuck, stuck, stuck. But I am going to retire. I already told my daughter, you know, I'm going to stop working for you at 67. So you better get your life together real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because I will stop working for you. I'll be working for myself after that, enjoying my own life, not hers. All right, I've been on here a little over an hour. Nobody wants to join me on live. So I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go and do a little bit of work and finish my bomber jacket. Well, finish as much as I can because I am not the quickest crocheter in the world. I wish it was. If I crochet faster, I can get a whole lot of this stuff done. But I crochet at my pace, nobody else's. So I thank you all for coming, listen to me babble, and join in on the conversation. I think I'm still messing up my gig line. I'm not sure. Trying to keep it straight, but I don't think I'm doing a good job. That's why I don't like doing single crochets. Half the time I can't even see these little single crochets. Hope I did it in the right place. Oh well, if not, we're gonna be all right. Because this skirt is for me, nobody else. Am I off? Let me see, is it straight? Oh, it's going crooked again. That's all right. It's gonna be a side. It's gonna be a side, and then I won't worry about it. It won't be in the back, so it don't have to be perfect. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Everybody stay warm because I know I'm probably the only person on here that's not in the real cold weather. So until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye. Got lots of glare on my glasses. That's okay.